yesterday I got some bad news. It was bad. I felt bad. Cried, and then I did what I always do when I'm upset, and I bought stupid shit. 'Cause that's just what I do. That's pretty much why I even do this from time to time. I haven't done it as often lately because I'm mostly broke, but, you know, sometimes that doesn't matter. Retail therapy is a thing, and it works for me. So what I'm going to start with is I bought the Pop Marvel Thor, because I needed a Thor. Some days you're so upset, you need a Thor. And I haven't bought any of these these figures before. I think most of them are really adorable. I think some of them end up looking like really creepy. Yeah, and when I went in, the guy told me, "Oh, we don't have any more Loki, but we can order it." And I was like, "No, that's okay. I like Thor." 'Cause it's not that I don't like Loki, it's that I'm just genuinely like a Thor girl. Which is weird, because usually I do like the villain. But, Thor's just pretty awesome. And I got Thor with helmet. I don't think I saw the, unhelmeted Thor, but I would like to get that at some point in the future as well, because unhelmeted Thor is adorable Thor. I don't know if that's... You can see it well enough, whatever. And of course then there's actual drawing of Chris Hemsworth Thor. I don't know if you could see that real well, but that's like, if you look real close, it's not a photograph, like it's actually somebody in the comics drawing department, or actually somebody in the packaging department that is for drawing, who is like a comic styled drawer, actually seems to have taken a photo of Chris Hemsworth and drawn it, and that's pretty cool. So it's not, I mean, it says Thor the Dark World, so obviously it's movie universe Thor, and it's the costume from the movie and all of that. But, you know, it's nice that they, like, actually drew Chris Hemsworth instead of just taking some of the artwork of comics Thor. I just find that cool. I don't know. And of course, these are by Funko. That's important. So you can go to funko.com and look stuff up if you want to, so... Although I bought this at Hot Topic. I saw it on the Hot Topic website and then decided I was gonna go into the store and buy it, because I actually have a very close friend, someone that I kind of consider almost like family, is actually the manager at my local Hot Topic, so I want his store to stay open, so I actually go in and buy in the store all the time when I want to buy anything at Hot Topic. So there he is. This is, I didn't pay attention to the bobblehead thing, but that's okay. I don't really care. So yeah, I actually hadn't realized that was a bobblehead. But he is. And he's shaking his head. The plastic is interesting. It's not exactly the quality I was expecting. It's not bad quality plastic. It's just weird quality plastic. And I'm not sure what's going up with... I have no idea if you're going to be able to see this. But it's like, I'm not sure if his cape is supposed to be dirty, like they painted it that way to look kind of dirty, or if that's just kind of like sloppy machine paint job going on there. Like all the black from the rest of the front there dripping onto the cape. Ooh, I just hit my camera. Can't have a Labby's collection video without one of those. And then of course you get to look at how creepy the inside of a bobblehead looks there. Like, that's creepy, and I don't want to look at that way anymore. So yeah, there he is. He's Thor. He makes me happy because he's Thor. And so moving on. What I have next is, it was buy one get one half off at Hot Topic, so I got this little mini set of Ariel and Ursula, because I like the small ones. There was a set of like 4 princesses too, which I'm sure you can look up or might even know about if you like these things. But I really just wanted Ariel. It has, or it was 3. It had Snow White and Aurora in it. And I like Snow White and Aurora, but the whole set was like almost $20 itself. And this dual set was only $14.50. So I made a choice based on what I like the most, because limited funds tend to do that to me. Like, I'm like, oh, I want this set, but I really just want Ariel, so I'm really just not gonna pay that much right now. But it's always stuff that, like, I wouldn't mind having the other princesses. It's just, at that moment, I only want to pay for one. I only want the price of one, you know, like, just because money issues or whatever. But Ursula's pretty cool too. I like the villains. I'm in the regular larger series, I want to get Evil Queen and Maleficent. So Snow White's Evil Queen and Aurora's Evil Queen, evil fairy dragon lady. Anyway, whatever. I want to get those because those are like the 2 characters in the park who are like the most fun to just see and be around, like especially Snow White's Evil Queen. She's so sassy sometimes, and I just love her. I love her, and I'm on this kick where, I mean, I still love the princesses and stuff, but I've actually become more attached to the villains than I ever used to be. And it's probably because as an adult, I've discovered stories that are about the villains that maybe aren't true to the canon, but like twist the characters so that they're more likable and less black and white, just, oh, that character's evil. And I see things less that way as an adult. And I think that's my personal progression. Like, I don't think that's everyone's progression on why they start liking villains more when they're adults or anything. Or some people don't. So, but yeah, you're looking at this and waiting for me to open it, I bet. And see, there's an Aurora and Maleficent set. And I want that. Oh, and there is Snow White and the Evil Queen as well. I didn't see that earlier. I want both of those sets. I might want both of those sets more than I want the large ones of the villains. Well, if I have money again sometime soon, I will be calling my friend up and asking if he has those in his store. 'Cause he might not. They don't always... You know, they don't always have every single one at every single Hot Topic, and I don't think they even carry all of the pop lines, and not all at the same... They don't always get them into the store. If it's on the website, they can order it for you to the store, and that helps out your store, and your local store will stay open. Sorry, I'm just like... I have retail... Like, I've had a few retail jobs now, and I'm really into, like, go into the store if you want your local store to stay open. Order from them, even though you could get it straight to your house online or whatever, and it's like the cost isn't that different or anything. Just order it from the store so that the store stays open so that you can go in and get what they do have in the store. Now that I'm done ranting, I also want to point out that Mike and Sully look adorable. Adorable. So, here we go. Let's open this. They're all peekaboo on the top there. That's adorable. These figures are just adorable, and I love it. Whoops! I guess Ursula's going first because she popped out. She just popped right out like, look at me! I'm fabulous, bitch. She's got, I guess, a little bit of a factory default there. She's got, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some, like, blue paint that looks like it was from her eyeshadow that wound up in her hair. But that's okay. I mean, if I wanted something super duper, like, not flawed at all, I would have to buy something, like, super duper expensive, probably. So, that's no big. Like, that happens to figures, because of the nature of the way they're produced frequently. Like, the black paint is... Sorry, I keep going out of the frame there. The black paint is like all over where the purple paint is on all of her little legs there. But overall, she is very cute and fabulous, and I think a very lovely iteration of Ursula. And she's going on my shelf. She is definitely going on my shelf. Although, yeah, her eyes are like, okay. For a second I was like, her eyes are closed. No, they're half closed because all of them have just the black dot eyes. So, they're half closed. Alright, hold on a sec. Okay, sorry about that. There was a phone call, and I just had to go make sure it wasn't my job calling me in or anything. It wasn't, so we're gonna take a look at Ariel. She's got glittery tail there, and is just generally adorable, adorable Ariel. And she has far less paint flaws on her. And I guess she has less fiddly bits, or she was just one of the lucky ones. But yeah, she's generally got the well painted. There's like one spot back here on the back of her head, but other than that, all the paint is exactly where it should be. So that's cool. And yes, alright. There is one last thing, because, yeah, I do stuff just unboxing sometimes, but I think always what's the most fun is when I do blind boxes or bags or whatever. And this is the, if I can convince myself to put it in frame, this is the Marvel Munnyworld Zipperpull blind box. I first found out what a money, I'm gonna guess Mooney, because money I don't think makes sense for paintable figures. But my first year of college, there was a Design a Mooney competition, which, yeah, the person I was dating signed up to enter while I was dating him, but the competition actually happened after he had broken up with me. Whatever. I don't know why that detail was important, but, like, I found out what they were because of that, because he was, they had their, like, table set up in the cafeteria and were, like, signing people up. And I was like, oh, okay, so they're, like, blank figures and stuff, but apparently now they're coming not blank, and also in Zipperpull blind box stuff. So the possibilities are Venom, Spider-Man, the Hulk, Iron Man, a very weird looking Thor. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but he looks really weird as a Mooney. Like, Venom and Spider-Man and Hulk and even Iron Man, like, they look pretty decent, but I did not know that was Thor until I read that that was Thor, because I was like, that guy looks weird. But, and then on the other side, possibilities are Deadpool, Thing, Wolverine, Captain America, and Dr. Octopus. I don't see any of the arm-leggy thingies, the thingies that are supposed to be on his back, but who knows. So let's see, what's their website you can go to? I guess the company is Kid Robot, and the website is kidrobot.com, so you can go and look them up and look up what else they make or whatever if you wanted to. And let's see. Ah, I hit the camera again. I can't believe I did that. Hold on. There we go. It's just not a Labby video without screwing everything up. Okay, I was gonna read the thing on the back. Okay. This says, you can put Marvel Munnyworld zipper pulls on your favorite bag, jacket, or sweatshirt. Use them as keychains. You can do anything you want with Munnyworld. Well, what I wanted to do was make a video where I opened a thing, so that's what I did with my Munnyworld. Let's see who we got. Okay, so inside the box there's a foil pack, so I still don't know what I have, and I wish it hadn't been packed in a foil pack, because that could have just been in the freaking box. It was, like, completely unnecessary to put a foil pack into a box. Oh god, this thing is tiny. Oh, and there's his arms, because I got Dr. Octopus, and there's the arm things from his back. They're just too small. They don't show from the front, and that's why the picture didn't show them. I figured it was something like that, but this is much, much tinier than I thought this was going to be, because this box misled me. They made this box huge so that they can make the packaging all flashy, and then the product is this. Now, it's painted really well, and I don't know. The plastic doesn't feel too bad, although the arms are a little flimsy, but they're little tiny like they're little tiny arms. Their scale is appropriate to the size of the piece, so, I mean, they could have maybe made them a little thicker, just so that, like, these are gonna break off. Like, if I really put this on a jacket or a bag, these would break off, entirely. But this is actually cuter than I expected. I kind of want more of them, so who knows? I may be opening more of these in the future. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, though, because, I mean, this one I wouldn't put on anything I own, necessarily, because, it's Dr. Octopus, so whatever. Like, if it had been Wolverine, I would have cried for unspecified reasons, actually, but I was dreading it for a second when I started to open the bag. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be Wolverine. But it's not Wolverine, so we're good. It's much more disappointing than that. Like, disappointing as in not a character I care too much about personally, but I guess, you know, the option that would have made me cry probably was the most disappointing option. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what he looks like. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Probably put him in a box with all my other random blind bag stuff. Maybe one day I'll start a specific shelf or a specific wall and, like, hang or place all of the weird, like, all of the randomer things that I get, because I don't get rid of these things, because I'm kind of a hoarder. Yeah, I prefer collector, but I'm kind of a hoarder, and I just can't get rid of things. Every once in a while, like, I go through and I get rid of a bunch of things, but, like, until that moment, I just don't get rid of anything. So I, like, have everything that I've ever opened up in front of this camera, well, and my other camera, because this is a new camera, but yeah, I don't know why I'm still talking. Guess I just am. So, there we go. Dr. Octopus says, I don't know, something appropriately Dr. Octopusy, like, I hate Spider-Man. I hate Spider-Man. Okay. Bye, guys.